Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Gambit, and today we're here with episode 1 on the How to Meta series. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the actual title of the series, but it's what I'm going with right now. And as you guys know me very well, you know I love me some bait decks. So I'm going to go through what are the keys, components of bait decks, break it down, super strategy video. Hopefully you guys do like this type of thing. Let me know if there's any meta decks you want me to cover down below. I have a couple that I kind of want to do, but we'll see. So this is going to be the start of it because this is the newer version of bait decks right now that's really popular. I myself use this in ladder, mostly in grand challenges, mainly because my hog is only level 8 and my rares suck. So as you can see in this deck, you have a lot of baitable things. You have the skeleton army here, the goblin gang, the princess, and the goblin barrel. Now this is more of a log bait deck with the occasional, hog rider in their face. Anyway, so we have the inferno tower. We have that's a lot of people said that's part of the bait, but it's really not. It's just an inferno tower because Inferno Tower, it can't really bait out logs because no one really uses zap too much anymore. It can bait out people's zaps. All these things can. But the Inferno Tower's there because without it, big tanks would wreck you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next bait deck. And this one you guys should recognize, okay? This is my bait deck. I made this bait deck way back when I was at 3,000 trophies, when I was still a little level 10. And I still use this deck to this day. My best all-time deck I've ever made. Now, I know it's gotten quite popular. I'm not going to just say I took credit for it, but I did come up with this on my own. I did not copy this from anybody. I came up with this one on my own because I used control decks with the Miner and the Inferno Tower, and then I came up with this once Poison got its big nerf way back. But anyway, this deck is more of a zap bait deck because you have the Minion Horde, which is a really good zap bait, believe it or not, because people love to just zap it when it's crossing the bridge and just let the tower kill it. You have the Miner for chip damage mostly. You got the Log here. Log is going to be in all these decks. It's just a solid card. I'd recommend bringing it every time. It's just a good card to have. Kill Skarmies, kill Goblin Gangs. Goblin Gangs are so popular. They help out with graveyards, Goblin Barrels, Princesses. You name it, it helps, okay? Unless they have a bait deck. Then I got the Princess here, which now, when I used to play this a lot, I was kind of a noob with the Princess. I just got her. She was level 1. She wasn't as good. So I used to drop her on the bridge a lot and just have her do chip damage. Now I've kind of learned to hang back and let her play some defense. So that's really important. Let her go ahead and kill those air units because, as you can see, it's hard. It's really hard to kill Lava Loon with this deck unless you bait out the arrows with like a Skarmy or a Goblin Barrel or something first, which is something you'll have to keep in mind. Then we got the Goblin Barrel, does massive damage if untouched. A lot of people I play, since I got it to level 6, and the Goblins are now level 11, a lot of people have, I guess not a lot, most of these people are over leveled. Quite a few people have level 11 zap, and they'll zap my Goblin Barrel thinking it'll kill it and it'll be perfectly fine. And they'll get a stab. And it's really good when they keep doing that over and over again through the whole game. And then one time you send your Miner in with it and all the goblins live. And it just does, it just tears apart that tower. I lost the word there for a second. Skarmy, obviously, mostly defense along with the Inferno Tower. I combo those together all the time. Arrows for minions. Basically, that's pretty much it. Our Lava Pups. That's that deck. I played this deck the longest. I'm probably the best with this deck. I'm just putting it out there. I'm really good with this deck. I haven't played it in a while, though. We'll have to see if it still works in the meta because the Goblin Gang is such a good bait card. But we got one more deck to cover. And this one, I'm not going to play today because it's this deck. I don't like this deck. I don't play with this deck. I'm not a fan of this deck. I don't like the Furnace. I don't like the Mirror and bait decks. I think that this right here, this is why everyone hates bait decks, is because you can mirror Goblin Barrels. It's cancer. It's no fun just to mirror Goblin Barrels. And it's really, you can't win too much with this deck because you don't have anything to kill tanks with. This won't kill a tank. This won't kill a tank. This could kill a tank, and that's if they don't have arrows or anything like that, which they probably will, or a wizard. So we're going to play with this deck. We're going to play in a grand challenge for you guys. It depends on who we play. Honestly, bait decks aren't an always win type of thing. It's a really dependent on what deck you play. Like if I play a guy with a wizard, I know I pretty much lost. So let's just jump into this, okay? I'll try and live commentate some tips while I'm going at it. So right here, my starting hand, it's really defensive. So I'm just going to send a lone Hog Rider just to draw some stuff out. He's got some skeletons down already. Looking like he's a Three Musketeer deck. Once you play Grand Challenges a lot, you just know what people's decks are just by looking at them. I'm going to go Skarmy here. Oh, that was really good. Okay, so he's a princess. I mean, he's not a princess. He's got the Graveyard. I thought he was Three Musketeers. That was premature. Usually whenever you see 2 cycle cards and whenever you see a knight, it's pretty much always that. So he just uses log and his poison. I feel like he's pretty broke right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to save up. We're going to go Hog Goblin Barrel because I don't think he's going to be able to kill them both. I don't think he has log backup. He does have a tornado, however. That was a really good tornado. I'm going to give him the well played. But now that I know he's got Graveyard, it's really okay. So I'll drop this down right here. That'll do all the work there I needed to do. It'll kill this knight real fast. We're going to have a Skarmy down here. He's going to go ahead and pre-log, which was, you know, it almost worked out. It did work out pretty well. I'm not going to drop anything else on this, though. The tower should be able to clean that up fairly well. Now, I am going to do the thing I said I normally don't do just because. But I am going to get my log ready. Okay, he's got that going down. We should be able to kill this pretty easily. Goblin Gang, not the best counter for an Executioner, but it is a good one. So we're going to go drop you there. We're going to drop you there. And we're going to see if this can get us to the tower. He does have a tornado still. Is he not going to use it? He's going to not use it, which is just strange in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and log all this back. We're going to get the Skarmy here. I know it's probably going to kill. He's probably going to log and kill all this right here. But hopefully we can hold out till I get a princess down. He's ignoring the Skarmy on his tower, which we got a little bit of damage there. He's saving his log, which that was a bad play for me. Okay, so he just did all that. We're going to go here. And then we're going to log it just to try and deal with all this stuff. Dang, that was good. Alright, let's Fireball. Let's kill that. He's just going to try and cycle this out with his Graveyard here. Not looking like it's going to be a win here. I should have warmed up first before I played this match. Whoa! How did all my stuff die there? All my skeletons died, like, instantly. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, I should have played that in the anti-tornado positioning. But we're all good there. He's not going to drop too much on it. Looking like we're going to have to Fireball it out. Which is no big deal. He just used his tank that he usually does with his... Alright, we're going to drop an Inferno here. And drop the Princess here. We're going to log here. Just to kill this Ice Spirit. And we're going to drop the Skarmy right here because it'll avoid the poison. So right there, we're not doing too bad right now. I'm just trying to avoid most damage here. So we're going to go here with this. He's probably going to Tornado. No. I'm surprised he didn't Tornado, to be honest. We're going to send the Fireball in again. Just going to keep pounding on this Executioner. Luckily, we have an upright Inferno Tower here. We're going to go here. That way we switch up our Princess plants. Alright, he did not use his log. He's probably going to poison here. Oh, that was so close. Sorry, I'm getting really quiet right now. Princess is going to stay alive right now. We're going to log that back. Princess get another shot. There we go. That's what I like to see. Not looking like we're probably going to pull this one out. How did he cycle to that fast? That was really fast. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. We're going to go here. Hopefully a skeleton or two stays alive. We're going to go Goblin Gang right there to help tank. We're going to get a hog hit. We're going to throw this and we're going to... Oh, the knight walked away. The knight's like, nope, I ain't touching that. Alright, we're going to get this down. We're going to get this right here. I think it's important. Alright, I think we're solid right now. I don't think we're in too much danger of losing right now. There is, of course, always the ever-present danger that he'll just do that. Hopefully that'll get there, get some damage done. Come on, tower, you can tank. You can tank. There we go, let's go in. All right, we got a fireball in. Come on, Hog. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to give him the thumbs up. We came back from winning, and we're going to throw him the good game. There we go, guys. Yes, there we go. Hard-fought win there. Hard-fought win. GG, dude. That's how you play bait tech right there. No, don't. That was close, guys. You can see how close that was. Tornado. I forgot to mention Tornado. Tornado is really hard to get past because it stop your Hog, your Goblin Barrel. It's basically a third spell when they have Log and stuff like that. So Tornado is really hard to get past. That being said, I don't think I used to use this deck every day, all day on the ladder. I really don't think this is a very strong deck right now. I wouldn't recommend it because of all the Wizards, Executioners, and stuff like that. This deck was really good against Royal Giant when it was a thing, but Elite Barbarians, it's pretty weak against that as well. There's just a lot of weaknesses in the current meta to this deck, so I wouldn't recommend using it unless unless this is the only legendaries you have. Well, this is 3 legendaries, but anyway, this deck is much better. I recommend this, and just a little bit of sub out, okay? Right here, the Log. If you don't have the Log, Zap. Zap's always a good substitute for the Log. You can't kill as many things, but it can hit air. It's a good substitute in most situations. If you don't have her, if you don't have any legendaries, you don't have her. The Princess, she's pretty irreplaceable in bait decks. I'm trying to think what would replace Princess. Maybe Archers, but I mean they're not as good. Maybe a Dark Goblin because it gives that baity feel to it, and it's a very similar troop, except it doesn't do splash. Or if you really wanted to, you didn't mind the extra elixir, I'd say Executioner just to help out against air troops. A little bit more than this deck, but let's go ahead and donate here. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it for today's video. That first battle went on forever. Hopefully you guys like this video. It was just some tips, a lot of tricks that I use myself, and then a really long fought out game there with bait decks, and that's kind of how to beat Graveyard with a bait deck. That's pretty nice. Hopefully you guys like it. Like I said, leave a deck down below if that's meta. If you don't know how to use it very well, let me know. I'll try it out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try Golem next. I'm going to do Golem next. Not try it. I'm just going to do it next. That should be out in a couple days. Tomorrow we'll have a COC video or Star Wars video. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I want to make one Star Wars video every single day. But that's beside the point, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.